Internet, it's your boy Jake here, dumb as ever, and in today's video we're going to talk about some new Transformer 1 reveals. These reveals specifically are store exclusives for Walmart and Target. A lot of people are talking about these on Twitter right now because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, so let's just hop into it. I do think a lot of people are not realizing these are Target and Walmart exclusives, so they're not really like indicative of the entire line. They're kind of something else. Let's just talk about the first thing on the list here. Shout out to TFW2005.com as always for the news. Transformers 1 Quintesson High Commander. He's meant to be $20, coming out in the summer.
Experience the epic origins of the legendary Transformers robots with this warrior-class Quintesson High Commander action figure, inspired by the iconic character from the Transformers 1 film. This 5-inch figure converts from robot to Cybertronian jet mode in 18 steps of awesome 2-in-1 play.
And this is exclusive to Target. So here's his robot mode. Obviously, these guys kind of float in the movie trailer, so he's like simulated floating here. Here's his tentacles, and then this thing's kind of propping him up. And he's holding a little cube. That's fun. And then here's the Cybertronian jet mode. Interesting, it's called a Cybertronian jet, so Quintessons may be from Cybertron in some way. Here's a closer look. He looks really cool. And here's his packaging. So yeah, this is the Warrior class packaging. His art here looks interesting of the ship. I guess this will be like one of the ships from the movie. I kind of think these guys don't transform. It'd be cool if they did, because they'd be like organic Transformers, but I'm kind of thinking he just turns into the ship that they use in the movie. That's my guess anyway. It'd be super cool if they transform. That's what I would want to see, but kind of don't think that's the case. But yeah, this is the Warrior class or Prime Changers size. I thought the Warrior class was called Prime Changers for this line, but maybe not. The ad read specifically says Warrior class, so that's interesting. $20, so he's a little bit more expensive, I think. Like our Warrior class toys, $20. Am I out of touch? Next up, we got Transformers 1 Ultimate Energon Optimus. This goes for $30. Iconic character, turns into a Cybertronian truck, comes with an energon axe and matrix of leadership. What Optimus Prime doesn't these days, but and this one is exclusive to Walmart as well. So here's Transformers Here's Transformers Ultimate Energon Optimus Prime. So he just looks like a solid Optimus Prime toy. Has some translucent plastic hands, which is cool. Translucent plastic matrix, which I do like. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. Let me know if there is another Optimus with a matrix like this. But this is pretty cool. If it can fit in other Optimus Prime toys. If I don't know if the matrix is like standard size, it'd be cool. Here he is in his box. And here's his robot mode, or sorry, vehicle mode, which probably doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that great to me. I like the little wheels right here, but the cab section is just a little thin. So not the best Optimus vehicle mode I've seen from this line. Transformers 1 Energon Matrix Optimus Prime. That sounds so similar. $5 though. It's $5. This is a 4.5-inch Optimus Prime that does not convert. Oh yeah, this is something interesting. Switch between Matrix mode and Cog mode by rotating the figure's head and chest. So it's interesting to me that they call it Cog mode, because if we look at the toy, here's the Energon Matrix Optimus Prime. So it's kind of like the Poppy Playtime toy I was looking at for the new video. That's coming out on Friday. Hopefully we'll have it out Friday or Saturday. I don't know yet. But it'll come out. There'll be a community post. On the main channel, look for community posts. But Transformers 1 Matrix Optimus Prime here, $5. He has a Orion Pax head with a cog in his chest, and then he has an Optimus Prime head with a Matrix. So I'm wondering if the Matrix replaces the cog. You know, it's like a special cog. I've kind of had this theory in the past. I think D16 may also get a special cog, sort of like a Decepticon version of the Matrix, that lets him become Megatron. That would make sense to me. You know, who knows if that's the case. That's my fan theory right now. But this is, I don't know, this is nothing to me. I would never buy that. But it is at Walmart exclusively. Now, here we got Transformers 1 Energon Glow Bumblebee B127. They don't want to call him B127 on the toys. So all the packaging is like Bumblebee / B127. Experience the epic origins of Energon Glow Bumblebee. 6-inch figure converts from robot to Cybertronian car mode in 6 steps. Okay. Features light up area in his chest for Energon Glow effect. Here he is, Energon Glow Bumblebee. He looks okay. Just looks like a fun little Bumblebee guy. Doesn't look too bad. The articulation doesn't look great. His feet especially are not great looking. But you know, looks cool. Looks like a fun kid's toy at the least. I think that is Walmart as well. Now we're moving into the Target. Transformers 1 Race and Blast 2-pack. Experience the epic origins. This pack is Megatron / D16 that converts from Cybertronian tank mode. Also comes with a Whirlwing figure that converts from robot to alt mode. This toy is very interesting. This is a remold of a RID Overlord or Overload. I can't remember what his name is. An RID 2015 toy. Because if you remember, towards the end of RID 2015, or maybe in like the middle of it, they brought minicons back. But the minicons are basically Bakugan. Like, they turn into balls and like discs a little bit. They had a very unique spin on minicons, and they would turn into launchers for them. So this Megatron tank mode is a launcher that can shoot the minicon. I don't know if Whirlwing is gonna be a character in the movie or if it's just a random name made up. I just looked it up, and Whirlwing is not the name of a character in RID 2015. So maybe it'll be like an animal. I feel like we've seen animals in the Transformers 1 trailer, so maybe it's meant to like represent one of those in the movie. Who knows? It's obviously a remolded tie-in product. Really interesting. They're using such an old gimmick toy for something like this, but it is Target exclusive, so you know, I wouldn't expect more of these. Maybe like one more or something for the line, but I kind of doubt it. I think they just did one of these. Oh yeah, and all the Target ones are about racing. I don't know how the Megatron one is racing, but whatever. Transformers 1 Racing Warrior 3-pack. This one's $30. Racing Warrior action figure 3-pack inspired by the movie. The pack includes Optimus, Megatron, and Mirage. They convert from robot mode to an alt mode in 1 step. So they're 1-step changers? Okay. So this is the 3-pack, and now that I look at them, yeah, it makes sense that they're 1-step changers. So Optimus and Megatron might be new figures. They look kind of newish to me. The remolding, at least, is significant. So, I mean, this is a pretty good look at our Megatron. I feel like this kind of is a good representation of him, if I had to guess. Now, this Mirage is once again an RID 2015 remold of Blurr. They just threw on 26 on the side of his car mode, and they made his front bumper look more like a Formula 1 car, but the rest of the car still looks like a regular, you know, sports car. Here they are. They come packaged in vehicle mode. Yeah, right there, 1 step. So there you go. Very, very interesting. A lot of people are like, so does this mean Mirage is gonna be in the movie? And they're all looking at like this render. A couple of videos ago, we talked about the Wheeljack toy and how we were looking at the render and like it looked different. I don't think this character is going to appear in Transformers 1. That's just my guess. I think they just needed a random third guy. They realized they could make an easy remold out of this Blurr toy, and that's just what they went with. I really don't think there's going to be Blurr in the movie. That, you know, I could be totally wrong, and I'd be happy if I'm wrong. You know, Mirage. I think I keep calling him Blurr because it's Blurr. It's a Blurr toy, but it's a remold into Mirage. It makes sense that they would use Mirage since he was so popular in Rise of the Beasts for a toy here. And maybe they'll do the same for the movie. Maybe same logic applies, but I kind of doubt it. And finally, we have the curiously named Transformers 1 Race Changers 2-pack. I'm guessing they didn't proofread that name or just didn't think about it. I don't know. These are actually repaints of bot shots. And if you've never heard of bot shots or you don't know what they are, they were kind of Hasbro's version of Bakugan for a little bit. I know we keep talking about Bakugan. They tried it a couple of times, and fair enough, you know, Bakugan transforms. So these are repaints of old toys. From what I can tell, they don't have any new molding. I could be wrong, but based on photos, they look just like basic repaints. A lot of people are excited about this because there's a lot of love for bot shots. The crowd that grew up with bot shots are maybe like getting older now, and they're like, dude, I love those. And all the older fans are like, those things? You know, I mean, I'm definitely that way. I did not pay attention to these things when I was collecting around that time. But honestly, I've been convinced they're cool. Like, they're fun. Little guys, they're kind of like the American version of Q Transformers a little bit. But like the other packs for Target and Walmart, I think this is just a one-off product. If I were a fan and I really enjoyed bot shots and I'd like them to come back, I would buy this product, I would post about it, and, you know, I'd be vocal about my support. I'd be like, man, I love it if bot shots come back. Because I feel like, you know, they could be testing the waters here. There's some new bot shots that Takara is making for a different series. I don't think it's Transformers technically. I think it's called Shinkalion. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I really don't know anything about it besides they're doing their own bot shots. So I would just be vocally supportive of something like this because obviously people are really into bot shots. People talk about them a lot. I feel like if you want them enough, Hasbro might listen, you know? I'm sure they're always looking for a cheap gimmick line to produce, so. But yeah, that's all the new reveals. A bunch of remolds, a bunch of new stuff. Nothing really crazy. Interesting that they talked about the cog mode and the matrix mode. I think the matrix is going to be like an upgraded or replacement cog for Orion Pax. But yeah, what do you think about these? Do you want bot shots to come back? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. I'm trying to keep up this new stuff. So yeah, bye.